It appears that Kanye West has been banned from Twitter. Originally, he was given a 12-hour suspension for some tweets, but now it looks like it's probably permanent, and I'll get into all of it. It all started when he had a completely off-the-rails, crazy, beyond words interview with Alex Jones that was so stunning that it even made Alex Jones speechless, which is a first. And if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, then you know that my analysis is usually very different from most conservative YouTubers and social media personalities who are trying to get a job in conservative corporate media and often jump on the conservative chorus bandwagon by denouncing certain people. So you know that you're going to get an honest and complete nuanced analysis here. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, by the way, because there's plenty more where this came from. So Kanye West, who goes by Ye now, joined Alex Jones in studio yesterday wearing a GIMP mask, a Balenciaga luxury brand GIMP mask that they probably sell for $500. But despite that, it started off good. He was talking about the dangers of the entertainment industry and denouncing pornography, promoting Christianity, and even cracked some Ben Shapiro jokes.
I got some jokes here from Owen Benjamin that I want to read about Ben Shapiro. Hey, Candace Owens, unplug this robot before he runs his mouth. Ben Shapiro's cardio is picking up shackles. Shapiro can tell how much change is in your pocket just from hearing a jingle. Shapiro is just mad that Kyrie won't sign his basketball. Back to you, Alex.
But then things started to get weird. Here he is mocking Benjamin Netanyahu, the former prime minister of Israel, who I think might have just got reelected. I'm not sure. I don't really follow Israeli politics because I'm an American. But I did see that Benjamin Netanyahu denounced the now infamous dinner that Donald Trump had with Kanye West and friends last week.
I mean, I'm in the twilight zone right now.
Netanyahu, what do you have to say? What do you have to say to Alex Jones right now, Nick Fuentes and Ye? It was bad. It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye. Okay. I had no idea your voice is going to sound like that, Netanyahu.
Get it? He had a net and a bottle of Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk. Net and Yoo-Hoo. Okay, Kanye. But then things completely went off the rails. He did praise a certain historical German leader.
Schwarzenegger said he loved Hitler. They gave him an award. I'm just saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
He went on to say it multiple times throughout the interview, even when Alex Jones tried to help him clarify and walk back his comments, that that's not what he really meant. He kept doubling down. And some people still insist that what he really meant was, just like the Bible says, to love your enemy. He's trying to be so Christ-like that he loves everyone. It doesn't matter. It was stupid.
I don't think Hitler was a good guy. I get the Hugo Boss uniforms, amazing. But I mean, just because you're in love with the design, you're a designer. Can we just kind of say, like, you like the uniforms, but that's about it?
No, there's a lot of things that I love about Hitler. A lot of things.
Even before this, Kanye was having a difficult time clearly articulating some of his concerns with the entertainment industry in previous interviews. And I'm not saying that to insult him. It's just a fact that some people have a hard time verbalizing the thoughts in an organized fashion and presenting the case that they would like to present. Kanye now, with making his Hitler comments, has completely overshadowed any of his legitimate concerns that he had about the entertainment industry and has forever tarnished his image in any of those issues. What he just did is going to be used to further stigmatize discussing those issues or concerns at all. Everybody knows that there are certain issues regarding the entertainment industry and America's foreign policy that are like cultural quicksand. And when people start stepping into them, things usually don't go very well for them. So oftentimes the only way that somebody can really try to make their point is through comedy.
Well, earlier this week, actor Marlon Brando met with Jewish leaders to apologize for comments he made on Larry King Live. Among them that, quote, Hollywood is run by Jews. The Jewish leaders accepted the actor's apology and announced that Brando is now free to work again.
I'm sure some of you are looking at me like, hey, Jim, you look like a former Hitler youth. What are your views on Judaism? I'd like to see you destroy your career tonight. Well, I'm not frightened. I'll tell you what I think. I think Judaism is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it, and I'd like to be in more feature films.
Kanye West tried to get into that area of discussion, not being the most articulate guy, automatically started getting called an anti-Semite by the entire liberal media industrial complex and the corporate conservatives. But with his Hitler comments, he didn't just jump the shark, he catapulted over it. He should have just produced a theme album or a concept album addressing his issues and concerns through music. It would have topped the charts, he would have made millions of dollars. Apple and Spotify might have actually censored some of those songs. They've censored music in the past. They've pulled songs from people like rapper Bryson Gray. But if they banned a Kanye West song because of the content while allowing mainstream rappers to rap about murdering and doing drugs and gangbanging, that would have created even more attention and controversy, thus maybe proving some of his points. But instead, he completely derailed his cause with his utterly unhinged and ridiculous comments. And by the way, his deal with Parler is off. I doubted that that was ever even going to happen. It remains to be seen whether or not Parler backed out because they don't want to be associated with him as an investor, or if he backed out. He may not even have the money. His bank accounts have actually recently been frozen, and he reportedly owes the IRS $50 million in backed taxes. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ultimately ends up in jail. Then late last night, he was suspended from Twitter, at first for 12 hours, for posting a bizarre image of a swastika and a Star of David incorporated into the same symbol to symbolize the ridiculousness that he was talking about on the interview, how he loves both of them. Then he posted a screenshot of a private text message that Elon Musk had sent him, telling him that he needs to chill out. Then he went on to attack Elon, posting on Twitter what he said would ultimately be his last tweet. And then Elon appears to have permanently banned him and then tweeted out FAFO, which stands for F around and find out. Elon said that he was banned for, quote, inciting violence by posting the symbol, which is strange considering Antifa is allowed to literally openly praise communist dictators like Mao Zedong and Joseph Stalin, and post communist symbols, despite communism being responsible for the death of an estimated 100 million people. And if you still don't think that Kanye is unhinged, before he was suspended from Twitter, he had also posted that he stands by Balenciaga and urged people not to engage in cancel culture against the brand. If you don't know what's going on with Balenciaga, just Google them and find some of the articles. Basically, they are Jeffrey Epstein's favorite luxury clothing line. Also, for your information, Kanye spent a reported $6 million on his 2020 presidential campaign. Yes, he actually ran for president back in the last election, and surprisingly, stunningly, got 60,000 votes. He was just a write-in candidate, but 60,000 morons out there literally wrote in Kanye West's name for president in 2020. So it looks like Milo Yiannopoulos, who is his 2024 campaign manager, is trying to dig his way out of that reported $2 million in debt that he is in. One thing we know for sure is that the Kardashian family completely destroys any man who is unfortunate enough to be seduced by them, and we can only hope and pray that Kanye makes it through this in better shape than Bruce Jenner. On a lighter note, Christmas is just around the corner, so be sure to stock up on my merch if you're going to be giving it to people as a gift. Also, Trump Claus is back. If you want to make Christmas dinner extra special this year, available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a nice sweatshirt. Also, a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.